Hello and welcome back to Safari Rally Kenya for the last stage, for the Wolf Power stage of this 5th rally this season. Demavius is underway now. He is in 10th place after 15 stages and he is now on the road for the last one with already all other finishers outside the top 10 already at the finish line. So we can see 14 out of the 17 starters in this rally are still in this one, and with Buri in 11th place, he is also the one with the best stage time, so he would currently get 5 extra points, but we will see if this will hold on or if anyone will be faster than him. Demavius is already now at the finish line and is with the second fastest time, so a good one for him. Second fastest time and only 0.1 seconds behind the time of Buri. And Lindholm is the next on the road, and I think he spun already. There was a slight spin for Lindholm on the start of this one. And so again, not the best of the start, because this is the only battle we still have between Demavius and Lindholm. There is only a small gap, and this spin could cost Lindholm the 9th place overall. So maybe this is costly for him after he had problems earlier today in stage 15 where he lost over 2 minutes. He now will maybe lose also the 9th place to the Belgian driver. Let's see, he goes now through the last few corners and the time from Lindholm is slow. Yeah, it's slower, it's a 45.9, and so he loses the place to Demavius. We see it here once again. He got to right, hit a small piece of rock and spun, and so he loses another place. Eosan, the next co-driver, also he got right here in this first corner, but he can move on and he's the next on the road. An 8th place finish would this be for him. If anything goes his way now, would be another points scoring finish after also a tough start to the season. This would be very helpful for him. But he is not through, and we know in Safari Rally Kenya anything can happen. The loose rocks are really a problem for the drivers this weekend. We have a lot of big time gaps at the front of the rally, with Eosan also one of them over 4 minutes behind the leader. But he is through, not one of the fastest times, but he will get at least 8th place. So these are another few points for him. Now Stefan Lefebvre and Santiago, his co-driver from Brazil, they are next on the road, and also they had a tough start to the season, but they are keep working on really hard to get better results, and maybe this is now again a good one for Stefan Lefebvre. And he's really pushing hard. You can see there, big slide here over the corner, and he wants to get some Wolf Power Stage points, I think. He's really pushing in this one. Going also now for the last few corners. Tricky end of this stage with a lot of big rocks also there at the end, and he's through and is the fastest time, 0.1 seconds faster than Buri, and so he has now 5 points currently if this holds on. Next is Georg Linnemey and Bleak. They are 6th in the rally and now on the road. Let's go through the top 5 in the power point standings right now. Lefebvre is the leader, Buri in 2nd, 3rd for Demavius still, 4th for Osberg, so the man who had one of the toughest rally Safari Kenyas. He's over 16 minutes behind the leader. He would get 2 points and 1 point for Chris Meek currently. But still 6 cars to come, so maybe this will change a lot. Let's see what Georg Linnemey does now. He's also through the last few corners in his Hyundai, and he's through the finish line, and the time, it's 5th fastest for Georg Linnemey. He's now of course in 1st place overall, but 5th fastest, so maybe he can get 1 power stage point. Next up, another Frenchman, another Citroën with Johan Rossel. He who has a good rally can be really he has a really good success this season. With any rally he did, he finished in the points, not at the top step of the podiums, but he was like in the top 5 every time and close to the top 3. So it's consistency for Johan Rosell, who helps him to earn a lot of points, and maybe also this one would help him to a 5th place at least overall, and he is over the finish line and not the fastest time, but he is at least in 5th now with only 4 more cars to come. So Johan Rosell, as always, he is in the top 5 and he is consistent with his pace, and this helps him a lot for the championship. Adrian Fourmeau, who is not consistent this season, who had a lot of DNFs but kept it together in the Central European Rally and proved that he can be really fast and got his first few points. And he also wants to get a lot of points here to maybe still remain in contention for the championship. Some of the drivers in front of him has already done their one non-rally, and he has done all 5 of them, so he need to step back at one rally. I think it will be the next one in Argentina where he will not be, but still he is in a contention, because if everything goes as planned, it will be a 4th place in this rally, and so a lot of points for Adrian Fourmeau. And maybe if the guys in front of him DNFs or have a bad one, this could be his chance to prove that he's a really good driver, and he maybe wins it despite crashing I think 2 times this season already. Oliver Solberg, also one of the heavy favorites coming into 2025, but unfortunately 0 points after 4 events. So for him it will be to get through the stage cleanly and to get some points, but there is already a spin. There's a spin for Solberg, but I think he can still drive and he's again back on the track, but there was a slight spin for Oliver Solberg. So another heart-stopping moment, but this should be still enough to get in 3rd place overall. With a bit over a minute behind the leader, he is now through. Of course not the fastest time, but he is at least on the podium this rally. Let's see the spin one again. Got over a big rock and slides to the grass and to the bushes, but he could move on, and so it will be at least 3rd place. Speaking earlier of guys with a lot of points, Andreas Mikkelsen is one of them. He is currently 2nd in the championship already. He won not in the Central European Rally, so he did his one-off rally already, and this could be his chance to get a lot of points again, to fight with the championship leader, Freddy Loix, who also did his non-rally because Freddy Loix was not here in Safari Rally Kenya, and so both would be at least in the same amount of points after 4 of their 7 events. So this would be a big 2nd place for Mikkelsen, who earned the 2nd place after the roll from Mirko Macek earlier. He is now for the finish line, also not the fastest time, but at least 2nd place. And this is a big one for Andreas Mikkelsen and Dan Maurice. And now only one left with Gregor Munster and Louis Luca, who has a 50-second gap to Andreas Mikkelsen. So if everything goes as planned, Gregor Munster should win this one and should win his first ever rally here on the PCS Racing channel. He's now on the stage and in need a 50 second slower time than Mikkelsen, so I think if he's not spinning or anything breaks at the car, he should win this one. Maybe not gaining some extra points, but I think this is not the goal. The goal is to win the rally, to get the 25 points and to move up some spots in the championship. Gregor Munster now through the last few corners, and he is now over the finish line. The time not the fastest, but it's enough for Gregor Munster and Louis Luca to win the Safari Rally Kenya, one of the toughest challenges this season. So congratulations to Gregor Munster. And we look at the point standings right now. Loix and Mikkelsen, as already said, 3 points separated, with Rosell in 3rd and Raby. And then comes 4 guys with already 5 rallies done. But maybe, as already said, if some of the guys in front of them have a bad one, they could still win the championship. Then 9th to 16th with Bulaccia, Liname, Ebwing, Saracen, Osberg, Eosan, Solberg and Huttunen in there. All mathematically still with the chance to win the championship. And we will see on the last page now that 3 guys are already out of contention with Buri, Buakov and Meek, who have done 5 rallies and can't win the championship anymore. 5 rallies done, 3 more to go. We will see you again in Rally Argentina for the 6th rally of the season. As you can see here, the final results of this one, and we will see you again at Argentina for the 6th round. Until then, bye bye.